Alright, so today is a big day, and it's not because we're going to check out these multiverse. This literally has nothing to do with it. We are going to check them out, though. It's because today is the day that I go get to see Star Wars The Last Jedi for the first time, because I'm sure I'm going to see it at least twice in the theater, because pretty much every movie that I really like, I try to see at least twice. And all these multiverse, this is basically the good, the bad, the ugly. And we're going to check them out. You have this MERA. I got her on Amazon. I'm thinking she's an Amazon exclusive. It's a character I was really looking forward to getting. She actually looks pretty good. Not that big of a deal, but we're going to check her out. And then you have the bad, which it's this Parademon, which I was really looking forward to this. I knew that it was going to be green. I saw the movie. You actually have a picture of him right here. He's silver, but the toy is green. Like, this is something that I would have definitely have Army built. Like, I already got some of those $10 versions. I mean, they were buy one, get one 40. I was really looking forward to getting two of these, but they're green, and I'm having a hard time pulling the trigger because they got the color wrong. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how you couldn't change it at some point and make him like gray, silver. It would have been a lot cooler. I definitely enjoy the toy a lot more. And then you have this shirtless Aquaman, and woo! It's hot. No, I'm just kidding. This is like the scene in the movie where you're holding your wife's hand, and she like squeezes it, and her palm literally starts to sweat, and you're just going, okay, whatever. So now I got a big buff shirtless man action figure on my shelf. Hopefully this doesn't end up in the drawer in her nightstand. Let's check them out. Alright, so you got this Parademon standing about 6 1/4 inches tall. Aquaman is about the same, and MERA is also about the same, which is weird because I kind of feel like these three should be a different size, but apparently the good people at Mattel didn't feel that way. Then over here you have the Steppenwolf with the alternate head, and basically the head, you can't really even tell them apart. I'm not real sure why we needed an alternate head. And I can't remember in the movie if this thing ever came off. Let's see. But now you have an action figure that can, and he looks pretty cool with it off, but let's be real here. Is anybody going to display him with this helmet off? I think not, but for some reason I still feel as if I needed it, because I definitely didn't buy that Aquaman because I wanted a shirtless guy in my toy room, although he is pretty sexy. And then over here you have the Parademon, which, God, I wish that thing was silver. That green really kills it for me. Either way, here they are. Let's get a closer look at them. Okay, so first off, we have this Parademon, which is an action figure I was really looking forward to. And if he looked like this guy in the box, then I would really enjoy him. But he doesn't. How do you mess this up? I don't get it. How do you mess this up? Like, when I saw the movie, like, I was almost trying to hope to pretend like they were actually green in the movie, but they weren't. This is what they looked like. So you guys weren't even close on that thing. So this could have been an amazing action figure, and it's not horrible now. It's just that it's the wrong color. The articulation on this is basically DC Multiverse. It's not very good. The head is on a ball. It barely even moves. The shoulders are on a ball. Those are also stiff. It does have a bicep swivel here. Single elbow. You don't get a lot of movement out of that either. The old school wrist, that kind of is lame. No ab crunch whatsoever. He does turn at the waist. I guess that's kind of cool. I do like the thigh joint. That's actually kind of pretty clean. He does have a cut at the thigh here, which is something I pretty much never use. A single knee, which barely even moves also. Then he has a hinge at the ankle. No rocker, no pivot. Come on, it's pretty lame. Here's the gun. The gun is pretty cool. It'd been nice if we would have put a little bit of paint on that. Like, this is a $20 action figure. Come on, guys. I know $20 is not a lot of money to you, but to me, it kind of is, and I would expect just a little bit more. The wings on this thing, they're also pretty cool, and they're also pretty green, so you got the wrong color on those too. They are articulated. They can't move. I don't know how much you want to move those. The sculpt on this thing is actually really good. The paint is, also not bad. It's just that he's the wrong color. Here he is side by side with the $10 version, which he's definitely better. Is he twice as good? Yeah, probably. But you can tell that they're two totally different toys. They don't share any parts at all. Army Build, the $10 option, is definitely a good one. These things were buy one 40, and because they were two buy one get one 40 is the only reason why I have this Aquaman on that alternate head. Because if they weren't, I definitely wouldn't have gotten him. I actually wanted to get two of these when they were buy one get one 40, but since he's green, like, I barely wanted the first one. I basically just got it because I felt as if I really needed it. And on this Aquaman, since it was buy 140, we're going to go ahead and do a review of them. The tattoo work on this thing is actually pretty good. If you like guys shirtless with tattoos and long wavy hair and they look like a Chippendale dancer or Thunder from Down Under or something similar to that, then this is definitely the action figure for you. And on the back of his legs here, I'm not real sure what's going on. It almost looks like a defect in my toy, like there's a burn mark or something in the back of his thigh back here, which I don't understand that at all. As far as the rest of this action figure goes, the articulation is not very good. We're not going to go over it because it's basically the same as the Parademon. Okay, it is the same as the Parademon. And we just did that. The likeness on this thing, it's, you tell me. It's actually not bad. He pretty much does look like that. I had this one, the other one, when he actually wears clothes, which is, hold on, check this out. So this is the shirtless version. And you can't give us a shirtless version on the box. So you just use the same box. Come on, guys. Just try a little bit harder. Maybe more girls would buy it if they saw the shirtless thing from far away. Like, they might even buy this thing if it wasn't buy one, get 140. As far as this Steppenwolf goes, we'll go ahead and check out the head, because that's pretty much the only thing that you haven't seen yet. Here is the one with the helmet on, you know, permanently on. And you can tell that they look exactly the same. I wish that you would have given me a different facial expression. Like, that would have been cool. You guys didn't want to do cool though. So you just went ahead and went with one where the helmet comes off for us suckers, and for the guys that realize they're buy one get 140, you can go ahead and get that. And he actually looks really cool with the helmet off, but that's probably not ever going to happen again now that it's back on there. Let's get to this mirror. Okay, so as far as mirror collections go, I was thinking that I had at least 5 or 6 of these things sitting on the shelf. Apparently, I don't. I have this one, which is my favorite one by far, and still is my favorite one. This thing is an amazing toy. I guess we'll get a closer look at that because it's so good. This one in the middle, I'm not even sure if that's Mera or not, but she was in the Aquaman section, and she's a female. So I figured, screw it, we'll go ahead and pull her out. And while we're doing that, we'll check out this movie version Mera. Screw it, since I only have 3 of them, we'll go ahead and take a close look at all of them. Here's this one. Gotta be honest, I know it's a DC collectible, and that's about all I know about this. But it is a really good looking action figure, very animated looking. Don't know if you need it, but it looks good on the shelf, and I dig her bare feet. And then you have this other DC collectible one, and this thing is like the end-all, be-all of Mera, and I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is how an action figure is supposed to be made. Let me get a really good close-up of her, because she's just really, really a good-looking action figure. I mean, I don't know why she looks so good, or how they did such a good job on this thing, but I mean, you tell me, is this an amazing action figure or what? Oh, and then her head is up here. I think they also did a pretty good job on the face sculpt, the paint, the whole body on this thing, the sculpt with these scales, and wow, she's just a really well-rounded, put-together action figure. Like, they pretty much did a good job on this whole toy. Like, this is an amazing toy. Like, I'm really glad that I did this video, because I forgot how good this action figure really was. Like, this is a perfect action figure. Like, I mean, come on, like, it's just really well done. Anyway, enough about her. Then you have this new movie version. She also comes with the spear, which is whatever, because the water hands are way cooler, and she can't hold the spear and the water hand at the same time. Here's a close-up look at her. the articulation on this is basically multiverse. It's nothing new here, except for they did do a really good job on the ab crunch. I actually like that a lot. It looks really clean. It's not gappy like Marvel Legends. That actually looks pretty awesome. She has a twist at the waist here, which to me that's pointless because it just throws the lines off. And if you're going for articulation, you're probably not buying these anyways. You're probably just buying this for you can put a movie mirror on your shelf and nobody else is making it. And at least that's why I got it. So this thing, they actually did a decent job. Let me get the box for a side-by-side comparison. Sorry about that. I probably should like edit that and cut that out, but what fun would that be? So here she is for a side-by-side comparison. You can see that she doesn't look near, Jesus, like, man, they did okay, but not quite there. Like, they definitely tried. I mean, I actually like this action figure. I'm really glad. As far as the likeness goes, it's close. I mean, let's be real here. It is kind of close. We don't have to beat it up any more than we have to. They did a pretty good job. I'm digging it, man. I actually like this action figure. She's not great. You guys are going to go, oh, man, all multiverse are trash. Well, yeah, kind of. But this one's actually kind of cool, and I love that she comes with this water effect with her hands. So you interchangeable hands. You can plug these things on, or you can have her little spear deal. That is a really cool accessory. I was actually really excited to get this toy. And she actually looks pretty good, man. Like, the curves on it, I mean, it's nothing like that DC collectible one, but it's not bad. It definitely looks like a female figure under there, and I'm kind of digging it, man. I wish she was in the movie a little bit more, but who knows, when the Aquaman movie comes out, we'll probably get plenty of this figure. There they are. There's the collection as far as that goes. I don't know. Maybe I'll just throw some pictures on the tail end of the video. There's MERA. She's like, basically, to me, nobody else is making this figure, so you kind of almost have to get her, and she doesn't look half bad. I've already showed you the Steppenwolf collection. I've already showed you the Parademon collection. I've already showed you the Aquaman collection, and now I've showed you the MERA collection, which is not much of a collection. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more on that. But since I've already showed you those, I kind of figured I'd show you how I have them displayed. I have them basically all dogpiling on this Nightcrawler to try to make it look a little bit better, and I think I'm achieving that. There they are, and like always, thanks for watching.